Good morning. This is Mark Bruno, editor-in-chief of the Cannata Report. I just want to remind everybody to please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you have a topic you'd like us to consider, just shoot us a note in the comments. So, Frank, I understand we've got a special guest from Sharp with us today, and we're going to talk a little production printing.
Yes, we are. We're getting into that production print season, that September, October area where it's a big deal. And we're very pleased to have Dino Pagliarello from Sharp to join us. Welcome, Dino.
Thanks for the invite, Frank. Always a pleasure to be here.
We're delighted to have you. You know, Dino, it was interesting to me going through the survey with the Sharp responses, because obviously we have a great deal of things going on with them, and the number that stood up really and said, you know, they're into production print, I think is a great credit to you and the team that you built. Can you kind of, you know, and really what I'm hoping that you can share with our audience, what are the things you did to get them going on this? And the message, I would hope, would say, this is not rocket science.
Mm-hmm.
So along those lines, we'd appreciate your comments.
Yeah, absolutely. So first off, we're very proud to say that we're now seen in the MarketScape from IDC as a major player in the production print space. And I give that credit and a testament to the team here that's done an amazing job getting the product out to the market, getting the awareness going, and, you know, doing all the things that are needed in order to ensure that a dealer that may not have a lot of experience with production understands how the business works, because at the end of the day, they have to have that comfort and confidence in the vendor that they're working with in order to be successful. So we've built some strong tools, products, of course, the programs, in order to support our dealer community, and the momentum is real. You know, we're really getting some nice traction, and you know, we have that trust factor with our dealers that we're going to do the right thing when necessary to ensure that they have the best support. So that's going well.
Well, that is so great to hear. You know, and consistent with that, we've also heard, and through the same survey, that there's dealers out there who were very successful with some other major manufacturer, and I won't mention their names, in production print, who say they've taken Sharp on.
Yeah.
Could you give us some idea what was the motivation for them? Because the lines they carry are pretty extensive.
Yeah. You know, it's all about differentiation these days, Frank. You know, the challenge of just CMYK is, unfortunately, the race to the bottom. Everyone's trying to cut price to get those units out to the market. And the big differentiator these days is, how do I show my customer a couple of things? Number one, how can they differentiate themselves? And number two, how can they be more profitable? And the engine platform that we are selling, our 6-color press, is truly a unique product out there. So those dealers that didn't have access to those types of products, especially in the robust realm that product sits, you know, you could have 5 colors, but you're not going to have the robustness and productivity that's needed from an engine like this. So some dealers that have had a lot of experience with production have decided to sell our engine because they have a lot of pent-up demand that are looking for the additional color capabilities where they can be more profitable and at the same time have the productivity that they need to keep up with that kind of volume and capability. So the combination of those two things has led some major dealers that have been in the space for 20 years to come our way, which has been excellent. So it's been a wonderful experience in that realm.
Yeah, and I can attest to the fact that these are the ones that we saw have been around a long time. These are not newcomers and very well established and productive. So congratulations for having a product like that so early on. I mean, you've been doing this, what, a couple of years, maybe 2 or 3 years?
About 2.5 years now, as
Yeah.
of March 11th, 2024.
Well, that's really moving along at a fast rate. The last thing I would like to pick your brain on, was there any one single application that stood out for these dealers, particularly the newcomers, so that when they came on board, they seemed to really be able to do this and do it well?
Again, a lot of it has to do with specialty color, but we're also seeing a lot of core production adjacencies from our current production print business. Remember, Sharp's been in the production print business for a long time. We just haven't been in the high-end commercial print space. So we're seeing a lot of implant, CRD environments, general commercial print, print for pay, marketing collateral work. Postcards is huge these days. People are doing a lot of postcard and short-run work in that regard. And then, of course, in some of our core businesses like education and government, we're starting to see a lot of implant opportunities there and even corporate environments. So it's really all over the map. A lot of it has to do with pent-up demand for products that our dealers were looking for that they didn't have access to in the past. So we're really filling the space nicely with these devices and adding to their overall portfolio.
Well, best thing I can say, or the nicest thing I can say, is congratulations, because that's no small feat to bring in a distribution that really has many, as you point out, had some minimal experience with print to be doing what you're doing. And Dino, thanks so much for joining us today.
Absolutely, Frank, and thank you so much for the opportunity to talk on Fridays. It's always great to speak with you.